Steve, big smile on your face. What a performance.
Yeah, do you know what? I was just about shouting to him, don't get involved in the fight yet, don't get involved in the fight yet. And then it was, yes! So it was a strange one, wasn't it? You know, boxed lovely the first round, won it easy. Thought he just edged the second round, but Mark was getting closer to him and had caught him over the right hand off his low left. And then in the third, it was getting into a fight, and I thought we didn't want to fight then. You know what I mean? We didn't really want to fight, but he caught him with a belting left hook, and obviously he couldn't get up from it. So but I'm actually so pleased for him, because I know like his dad should have been coming today, and he's not really well. And
that's why he's off now, isn't he?
He's done it under a lot of pressure, and he was the outsider, 3-1. Little levers all cleaned up with a lot of money. I've had a little bet, which is nice to have a winner, because obviously Mason lost night, and I had a bet on him, and Moorcroft the other week, so it was on a bit of a bad run. I was thinking to myself, I have to start backing on my own lads, I'm jinxing him, but yeah, you know, he's come back, and I told a few people to back him, so I'm over the moon. And you know, Mark Effron's a good fighter, and he knows from when they were sparring that Jack Cullen's a good fighter, he can punch as well, and he's shown it tonight that there was 2 punches in the ring and not just one.
Yeah, no, it was a fine performance, and I had a sneaking suspicion he was going to win, but I didn't think he'd win in that manner. Like I say, after last night, it was a big disappointment, but Mason Cartwright put on a fantastic performance.
Yeah.
To pull himself right back into a fight that after halfway through he was out, wasn't he?
Yeah, I only had him winning 1 of the first 6, and then I think I had him winning 8, 9, 10, 11 was close, and you know, what a punch that kid pulled out to finish the fight on Mason. But what I'll say about Mason, and the same about Jack, is they dedicated themselves to try and win this British title, and Jack couldn't have done any more than he did do. And Mason, you know, you can't fault his effort. I mean, I spoke to him this morning, he's a bit gutted, but he was okay. And like he said to me, it's impossible for him to be in a bad fight. So, you know, he'll come back. And as I say, I think Mark Effron can come back as well.
I think because that fight was so good, he'll get an opportunity again there with Mason, because I got a lot of texts from people who are not massive boxing fans, but saying, are you there at that Channel 5 show? What a fight this is.
Yeah. I had the same as well, and you know, that's, you know, you watched the boxing last night, you think, why did they do it? You know, what they're putting themselves through. But it's like tonight, certainly for me, is why I'm involved in boxing, and I'm thrilled that we've been a part of helping Jack to become a British champion, and hopefully now we've got 2-3 years to make some money and change his lifestyle, and you know, that'll be part of my job to make sure that we do that. And I've told him, you know what I mean, he's got to behave and knuckle down, and everything will be okay for him.
Yeah, brilliant. I'm going to catch up with you in a couple of days. You're going to tell us about our first show, which is next weekend in Blackpool. Yeah. And we're going live, aren't we, mate?
Well, you tell me.
Fingers crossed, mate, fingers crossed. I'll see you in a couple of days, mate.
Thanks very much, Lee. Cheers.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.